It's 6 o'clock on a Monday evening, and Korbi Thallhammer is about to commence an urban adventure.
Yeah, we should be
going barefoot in there?
Yeah.
The site today is an old tunnel thought to once lead to a water treatment facility underground. Most would pass it by, but Korbi's curiosity led him, barefoot, inside.
I had seen this pipe with some friends running a few weeks back and decided that it would be a pretty interesting thing to kind of dig out the grate and lift it up and see what was inside. So on a day when we were free, we just decided to do that.
This is only the latest of Korbi's adventures into the outdoors. It's not the most conventional nature walk, which leads to unexpected problems.
I didn't anticipate the mud or the darkness as well as I could have.
Oh my god. It's pitch black.
But Korbi has faced much more serious problems when out in the actual wilderness. Just this last summer, Korbi spent a month backpacking through the Sierra Nevadas.
As we walked on, we started running out of the food that we had rationed for ourselves, and so we started having to actually fish for our food. And as you run out of food, it's not only physically detrimental, but it's also kind of damaging to your morale.
Moments like these have taught Korbi important lessons about preparation and anticipating problems ahead.
I think the biggest problem that I would face is weather and trying to plan for protection while maintaining a minimal weight.
The most important number for a backpacker to know is their base weight. That's how much everything weighs minus food, fuel, and water. But striking a balance between a low weight and quality material is not only difficult, it's expensive. That's why Korbi decided to start making some of his own equipment.
My first sewing class culminated in this pair of pants.
And Korbi's ingenuity doesn't stop at clothing. He's even spent time designing a lighter, custom-made tent.
Deciding on what I'm going to bring when I'm packing, and then more importantly, deciding how I'm going to implement those tools that I've brought once I'm actually outside, does give me a sense of satisfaction. And if I've made the piece of gear, then all the better, because it's something that I've created, and I just think it adds a whole new level of satisfaction to that.
But the most difficult problems Korbi's concerned with are the hardest to solve. Spending so much time with his father outdoors has fostered a passion for the environment that's taken Korbi all the way to Washington, D.C.
So we go and talk to aides of representatives in the House and in the Senate for funding the Land and Water Conservation Fund fully every year, which hasn't happened since its formation, actually.
And to think this all began with a little curiosity about places no one else thought to explore. Brianna Pressey, Sacramento.